The Namgoong clan is not as weak as you think. Of course, there's no guarantee they'll give you the information even if you go. Then it's no different from the other places, is it? It's different. The Namgoong clan has lost something very important. If you can find it for them, don't you think they would tell you anything you want? Pardon? Are you asking me to bring someone back from the dead? Do you think what the Namgoong clan lost is their leader? They now have a new clan leader. In fact, Iron Sword Namgoong Bayak is much more than capable as the leader of the Namgoong clan. Namgoong Jinshin passing the head position to him was a very wise decision. Then what is it that the Namgoong clan has lost? That's the puzzle you're supposed to solve. People can't find what they're looking for because they don't even know what they've lost. So, what they've truly lost isn't the lost object itself, but rather the understanding of what it is they've lost. In other words, you're saying that the Namgoong clan doesn't even know what they've lost. And that's not something they're actively looking for right now. He catches on quickly for a scholar. How boring. And most of the time, what people lose is something they originally had. Just like you. What do you mean? It means you already know what you want to know. You mean I don't need to go to the Namgoong clan? That's not it. If you don't go to the Namgoong clan, you'll never realize what you already know. So I have to go to the Namgoong clan to find out what I already know. Exactly. Just like how the Namgoong clan needs to find what they've lost. Isn't this kind of circular reasoning? That's exactly what the Tao is, you fool. Thank you. Thank you for what now? I mean for letting me call you my senior. What's so great about being a disciple of an old, washed-up monk? Compared to the hardships you've endured because of me, it's nothing. Now go. And don't come back. Take care of the aftermath yourself. Pardon. Don't come back. How long do you plan on clinging to my robes? I'm done getting involved in your matters. Who got involved in whose matters? Look at your expression. It's because next time you come here, I won't be around. I'm leaving soon. You're leaving. Do you think someone cultivating the martial path would live in a place like this for 1,000 years? I've lived long enough, it's time for me to leave. Now go, this old man is tired. But at least tell me where you're going. I don't even know, so how could I tell you? A monk's steps have no fixed destination. Stop asking and just go. But he's not even looking at me as I leave. Why the sudden change? Today, he seems unusually small. I don't understand what he means by leaving the Crouching Dragon Pavilion. But why do I feel so uneasy? And a little while later, the disassociation between the Murim Alliance and the Divine Monk became known to the world. Murim Alliance's main gate. I apologize, your lordship Woon. If it weren't for the Murim Alliance's decision, would have personally accompanied you. It can't be helped. The first priority is always personal matters. The Secretariat granted leave without hesitation and even provided a small carriage like this, so I guess this is a special exception, if you can call it that. I'm sorry. We were unable to prevent the disassociation between the Divine Monk and the Murim Alliance. We were outmatched. It was inevitable, so please don't dwell on it too much. The Divine Monk already knew this would happen. I can't entirely blame myself for this outcome, but I can't deny that I'm the direct cause. Once this matter is settled, I must visit and pay my respects wherever he may be. Ah, did you happen to find out if the Green Forest bandits were involved in the incident related to the Gongsun clan? Yes, I asked the representative of the Gongsun clan. They were also aware of the rumors. But they confirmed that it was just a false rumor. Apparently, all the bandit strongholds on the larger mountains were completely empty. The Gongsun clan suspects that they fled in fear. That is one way to look at it, but something feels suspicious. It feels like there's another motive behind emptying the mountain strongholds. I apologize. Because of me, you're going through difficulties. Difficulties. No need to apologize. This is something that would have had to be uncovered eventually. No. I was clearly rash about mentioning your title in a public place. But it was impressive. Pardon. I mean your new title. The foolish younger brother, Fool Junior Dako Rang. Isn't it like a master calligrapher humbling himself by calling his work amateurish? I knew the Dako family was skilled with swords, but I didn't realize they also had a literary touch. Perhaps I should change my title to the foolish brother's foolish elder brother. Fool Hyun. Ha ha ha. There's no need for you to go that far. He's blushing. I apologize for making you drive the carriage like this. No, it's nothing. I'll escort you wherever you need to go. Thank you, Brother Dako. We've arrived in Hefei earlier than expected. Since it's late today, I think it's best to visit the Namgoong clan tomorrow. Let's do that. Since it's evening, the inn is quite bustling. Scholar Woon. Ha! Lady Namgoong. It really is you, Scholar Woon. Have you perhaps come to visit our clan? Ah, yes. That's correct. Thank you, Scholar Woon. I believed you would definitely come. We were just about to have a meal as well. Please come this way and bring Warrior Dako with you. We were just planning to eat separately. That's not allowed. We don't treat guests who visit our clan like that. Please join us. Seeing her pleading with such earnest eyes, it seems there's something going on. Ah, understood. But first, let me just. Thank you. Was Lady Namgoong always like this? She was lively, but I don't remember her being this straightforward. Something feels off. I'm sorry, Scholar Woon. Pardon. This is Secretary Woon Hyun from the Murim Alliance. And this is Warrior Dako Rang. By chance, both of them visited our clan today. Since they are guests of our clan, it should be fine for them to join us for the meal, right? Yuna, even though he is from the Murim Alliance, a secretary is. Ah, right. Secretary Woon is known to have been the successor to the Sword Saint. Someone like him. I apologize. That's a misunderstanding. I only had a small connection with him. I am not his successor. But it's true that you're the disciple of the divine monk, right? By status, I've heard you would be the senior elder of the current leader of the Shaolin Temple. What? Things just happened that way. Ha! It's a pleasure to meet you, your lordship Woon. I am Namgoong Cheol. I am the leader of our clan's Chongqing branch. Ah, I see. It's a pleasure to meet you. This is my son, Namgoong Jun. Greet them. I will not greet him. Jun. Why should I show respect to that man? He is from the Murim Alliance, the very ones who discarded us like trash. Jun, didn't they say he is the disciple of the divine monk? What does the divine monk have to do with us? We are the Namgoong clan. We are not Shaolin. Jun. It's okay. Please don't force him. After all, a person's heart cannot be forced. I think I should take my leave now. It was nice meeting you. Ah. Well then. I'm truly sorry. It's fine. Please lift your head. First, calm yourself. Thank you. Now, can you please explain why you revealed my status and tried to have me dine with them? They have come to participate in the clan's Hidden Dragon selection. Hidden Dragon selection. Yes, it's a competition to discover young talents in the clan, but in reality, it's to choose a new successor. A new successor. Actually, the current leader of the clan is my father. I never imagined that Lady Namgoong was the daughter of the Iron Sword, Namgoong Bayok. I had no idea. The first issue is that I am his only daughter. Because of that, the elders of the other branches of our clan began to find fault. Are you saying that the authority of the clan leader is being shaken? Yes. No one can compare to the former clan leader, the Thunder Sword. The second issue is that because my father himself thinks that way, he doubts himself and feels unsettled. The influence of the former leader, Thunder Sword Namgoong Jinshin, was truly unrivaled in the Namgoong clan. During the Great Righteous Evil War, he always fought at the front lines, and after becoming the clan leader, he elevated the Namgoong clan to one of the 4 greatest martial clans. To the current leader, Iron Sword Namgoong Bayok, Thunder Sword Namgoong Jinshin was a proud elder brother and an idol, always a figure who led him from a higher position. When that Thunder Sword lost and died in a duel with the Dark Heaven Martial Emperor, the shock Namgoong Bayok experienced was beyond words. As such, conflicts between different branches of the clan that weren't noticeable earlier began to intensify. All the branches saw my father as a common enemy and started undermining his authority as the leader and limiting his power. And finally, they decided to choose a successor under the guise of the Hidden Dragon selection, without the leader's consent. You are right. We indeed let go of our pride a long time ago. We endured mockery and humiliation, trying to negotiate with them somehow. We even sought help from the Jagal clan, but in the end, unable to withstand the pressure from the various branches, my father had no choice but to approve the Hidden Dragon selection. But who are those people? Ah, they're one of the powerful branches of our clan. They arrived a few days ago but have been holding out here without entering our clan grounds. It seems they want my father to personally come and greet them. So, that's why you came here to persuade them the other day. Who is this young man, Namgoong Jun? He's one of the candidates participating in the Hidden Dragon selection. He has declared that if he's chosen as the Hidden Dragon, he will marry me. Ah, so that's why you were so friendly to me back then. Because you needed to make him give up on you. Of course, that's part of it, but it's more because I like you, Scholar Woon. What? I may not look like it, but no matter what the reason, I'm not shameless enough to cling to someone I don't even like. Oh. Thanks to you, they can no longer delay entering the main clan grounds. But I'm truly sorry that your identity as a scholar was revealed so carelessly during the process. It's all right. After all, I came here to help the Namgoong clan. Thank you again for coming to see me. Please stay at this guest house tonight. We will prepare the best room for you. As expected, a smiling face suits the young lady. Thank you. The next day, Namgoong residence. Leader's office. Thank you for coming. I've heard you have a connection with the Sword Saint. Yes, that's right. This man is the Iron Sword Namgoong Bayok. He has a sturdy build and seems experienced. But he doesn't have the overwhelming aura one would expect from someone with the title Iron Sword. It's impressive to have gained the Sword Saint's recognition at that age. Therefore, his large frame somehow feels rather small. There will be a banquet this evening. It's usually a gathering for the clan's family members, but as a guest of Bayan, you're welcome to join us if you'd like. If you invite me, I'll gladly attend. Then please enjoy your stay while you're here. And one day, I'd love to have a conversation about swords. What are you thinking about? I was just thinking how impressive it is. The people here. Their gazes and actions show no signs of wavering. Even with the gates closed and the leader's authority shaken in such a chaotic situation, they're this composed. What must it have been like before? I wonder if I'm capable of helping them. You are more than capable. There's no one in the world who can surpass your lordship. Saying that makes me feel a bit embarrassed. Next time, please add as far as I know to that statement. Yes, your lordship. Helping those who don't even realize what they've lost to find it again. What a challenge. I've attended gatherings like the Dragon Phoenix Conference, the Jagal Clan, and the Northern Sea banquets before. But I've never been to one as filled with tension and gloom as this. That man is said to be the secretary of the Murim Alliance and the heir to the Sword Saint. On top of that, he's a disciple of the divine monk. Leader, now is not the time to relax and enjoy the banquet. Shouldn't you first reveal when the hidden dragon selection will begin? His tone towards the leader is exceedingly rude. The hidden dragon selection will begin in 3 days. As promised, the chosen hidden dragon will be granted the authority to oversee internal and external activities, and the right to establish a personal squad of elite martial artists. Thank you, leader. How will the hidden dragon selection proceed? Everything, including the process and judgment, will be entrusted to the examiner. Examiner. Who do you mean by examiner? Originally, appointments were the sole authority of the leader. However, if I were to oversee the selection, many would be dissatisfied. That's why I intend to appoint an examiner and delegate all authority to him. Oh, indeed, wise words. Then, the examiner will be from among the elders of the clan. I will entrust the position of the examiner to his lordship Woon here. Father. Leader. Isn't that man an outsider? That's precisely why he will be more impartial. This is unprecedented. Then, is the hidden dragon selection a common occurrence? Entrusting judgment to someone of high status is not unusual in the martial world. His lordship Woon is a disciple of the divine monk, a personal disciple of Shaolin's abbot, and someone acknowledged by the Sword Saint. And yet you claim he is unfit to be an examiner. But this is a family matter. If the Namgoong clan cannot even handle its internal affairs and must rely on outsiders, wouldn't that be a disgraceful humiliation? Humiliation, you say. So, what I'm saying is that as long as they're not an outsider, it's fine. Your lordship, I know this is sudden, but would you be willing to become sworn siblings with Bayan? Your lordship, would you become my sworn brother? Lady. This is absurd. Where does such ridiculousness come from? I understand. In the name of our bond, I will gladly do so, sworn sister. Scholar Woon. You should call me sworn brother now, sworn sister. Ah. Yes. Sworn brother. Now his lordship Woon is no longer an outsider. What do you think, your lordship Woon? Will you accept the position of examiner? I may be lacking, but if you entrust it to me, I will take on the role. I cannot accept this. How can such an arbitrary decision be tolerated? The elders of the clan must first give their permission. Ho, it's fine. If we can hand over the examiner's position and gain a disciple of the divine monk as a subordinate, isn't that quite a decent deal? But enough. I came out here because of all the fuss. And now I get to see something amusing for the first time in a while, ho. Oh very well, Bayok. Do as you wish. The day after the banquet, are you okay? In the office of the Namgoong clan's head. There's nothing to be okay or not okay about. Just do as you see fit, your lordship Woon. I won't interfere in anything. He sounds like he has given up on everything. If you need anything, just let me know. In that case, can I see a Namgoong clan sword manual? Sword manual. The hidden dragon selection is to find the talent who will lead the Namgoong clan, isn't it? For evaluation, one must have insight into the Namgoong clan's sword techniques. Which sword manual are you asking for? Surely, you're not asking for the Namgoong clan's ultimate technique, the boundless heavenly sword technique, are you? Anything will do. As long as it's something you can call the Namgoong clan's sword. I'll give you the heavenly sword manual. The Heavenly Sword is the first sword technique learned by those who join the Namgoong clan. It's the simplest but also the most quintessential sword art of the Namgoong clan. And it's the foundation of the boundless Heavenly Sword technique. More than anything, it's the sword my elder brother cherished the most. I understand him missing his brother, Namgoong Jinshin, the Thunder Sword. But it seems he's still unable to step out of his shadow. That's unfortunate. Will that be enough? Yes, it's more than enough. Namgoong clan's guest hall. Brother. Come in. Are you uncomfortable in any way, brother? I'm fine, sworn sister. Thank you once again for accepting my unreasonable request, brother. It's nothing. I don't form sworn sibling bonds with people I dislike either. Oh, right. Father told me to give this to you. An old book. It's the Heavenly Sword Manual. It's not the original, but it's the oldest surviving copy. And it's also the manual that the former head cherished the most. Are you sure it's all right for me to have something like this? Yes, it's fine. Well, it should be fine. Who's participating in the Hidden Dragon selection? Oh, that. Basically, all the branches with influence in the clan will have representatives. If you're looking for skilled participants, Namgoong Jinhui is a top candidate, and Namgoong Jun, whom you saw at the inn, is also a strong contender. And Namgoong Jinhui. Yes, in terms of skill, he's the best. But he won't become a hidden dragon. Why not? Because he's from a branch family. Even though I'm the judge. Oh, don't misunderstand. I mean, he knows his place too well and probably won't even participate. Branch families are treated almost like outsiders unless they have direct lineage connections. It seems you know him well. We've been close since childhood. If I had the authority, I definitely would have selected him, but will you not be participating, sworn sister? It's not that. I indeed thought about it, but I'm a woman. If I step forward, my father will surely face difficulties. After all, the reason the Hidden Dragon selection was established is. I see. But is that really the case? Pardon. What do you mean? I asked you a question, sworn sister. But you gave me an excuse. Not an answer, an excuse. Many people believe they've made their own decisions about their lives. But is that really true? Haven't other factors influenced those decisions? Aren't they just avoiding the problem, falling into fear and anxiety, using the excuse that circumstances leave them no choice? I'm not saying you should always rebel or ignore others. Sometimes, you must take situations into account. But don't deceive yourself. I want to participate in the Hidden Dragon selection. Then that's what you should do. I'm sorry. I may end up causing trouble for you, brother. For me. Because I'm the judge. Don't worry. The judgment will be completely fair. No such words will ever come out. Now, until the Hidden Dragon selection is held, we won't be able to meet. Secret meeting. Then, I'll see you at the Hidden Dragon selection, sworn sister. Ah, yes. Am I shaking right now? How many times are you going to ask that? You look very gallant. Gallant doesn't seem like the right word. Perhaps splendid or maybe majestic. There you go again, using fancy words to show off. Ah. How could I express the joy of this moment? They say the ultimate truth cannot be conveyed through words. Is this what they mean by the silent smile of the flower sermon? Like when Buddha holds up a flower. Service. Should I call for the courtesan MANHWA to serve us right now? Not MANHWA, you ignorant fool. It's Buddha's gesture. More importantly, isn't it about time? Oh. Jang Jabang. Everything is ready, leader. Oh. Yes. Finally, the time has come. Has everyone taken the Supreme Strength Heavenly Miraculous Soul Pill? Of course. Good, very good. Jang Jabang, you've worked hard helping me until now. Helping. He didn't just help. That guy did everything. Lee Mushim became the leader of the Yangtze River Pirates Union thanks to that guy's skills. He's the real deal. He restructured the entire organization, personnel, funding, and financial execution into something completely new. Why on earth is someone like him serving under Lee Mushim? Alright, let's go. Ironclad Mushim. Ironclad Mushim. Comrades gathered here. Until now, we have been trampled on and torn apart by the arrogant Murim Alliance. Why did we have to suffer under their tyranny? Because we lacked power. But look. We killed the Thunder Sword and sealed off the Namgoong clan. Yangtze River is ours again. And we did it with our own strength. Now, our longtime brothers of Green Forest bandits are also awakening from their slumber and unleashing their power. Look at the Gongsun clan. See what state their main family is in right now. Didn't they fall and burn under Green Forest's Black Spear cavalry? The age of the Murim Alliance is over. We will be the ones to end the era of the Murim Alliance. So come forth. Heroes who share our cause. Let's go. To the Murim Alliance. Let's go. To the Murim Alliance. On the day of the Hidden Dragon selection, Woon Hyun's lodging. Your lordship, haven't you already seen everything yesterday? I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. As a judge, I asked the candidates to write anything first, but the contents are all quite similar. It's all about the martial arts they've mastered or the fame they've earned in the world. It seems a bit exaggerated, though. Lady Namgoong Bayan's handwriting was better than expected. Even the young man Namgoong Jinhui submitted a piece. Well, at any rate, the original purpose has been achieved. What do you mean by the original purpose? The point was to get proof that they actively participated. Later, they might use the fact that I was the judge as an excuse, claiming they can't accept it or that it's null and void, and argue against it. Additionally, I thought I could gauge their achievements through their handwriting. Can you really tell such things from handwriting? I've heard stories about it before. But I couldn't really tell. Am I still lacking in judgment? You can't be lacking. It's time to go. Alright. Let's go to meet the Hidden Dragons. Namgoong Clan's Grand Martial Arena. I've read through the documents you all submitted. I acknowledge each of you as rightful participants in the Hidden Dragon selection. You're stating the obvious. Who would disqualify someone just from a few lines of writing? Is there anyone who has an objection to the rightful participants I've acknowledged? Since the decision is reasonable, there's no particular issue. There's no real reason to go against him. It looks like no one is making a fuss about Jinhui and me participating. Very well. Since there are no objections, let's proceed with the Hidden Dragon selection. Everyone, please step back a little. More. Yes, that's good. The rules are simple. The one who remains standing at the end is the winner. Remain standing till the end. You don't mean to start a brawl, do you? That's the kind of thing you'd expect from some low-life ruffians of the house sect. This is ridiculous. We won't be having any preliminary fights. There will be no duels. You just need to hold your ground. You were born and raised as people of the Namgoong clan. Until now, the Namgoong clan has been a strong and proud protector of you, but that protection is no longer here. From now on, you will face countless hardships and you will have to defend the Namgoong clan against those difficulties. What you need for that is neither personal fame, martial arts, nor pride. It is the indomitable will that never backs down no matter what happens. What? That sword chi. How is this possible? It's far larger than the sword chi that my brother last displayed. How could this be? Wait a moment. Are you planning to kill them all? You don't need to worry. I won't be taking a single step from here. But it won't be as easy as you think, so you might want to draw your sword. Let's begin. Hold on. Arg. Whack. This is insane. It's even more powerful than the previous sword strike. This technique is... Ugh. Stop. At this rate, everyone will die. Phew. Huff. Huff. Foo-foo. Fwoo. What is this? This chilling cold. Even frost has settled in. Her fighting spirit hasn't been broken yet. The one standing before you now is the hidden dragon of the Namgoong clan. In accordance with the authority entrusted to me, the hidden dragon selection is complete. Do you approve? I approve. With the approval of the clan leader, the hidden dragon of the Namgoong clan is officially confirmed. If anyone refuses to acknowledge this and raises an objection, it would be a severe insult to both me and the clan leader. I will absolutely tolerate it. Ho ho ho. It seems I should have made Iron Sword your sworn brother, not Bayan. It's been a while since I've seen such a great spectacle, ho ho ho. Well then, I'll take my leave now, clan leader. It's over. The hidden dragon selection. In front of the Namgoong clan leader's office. Are you leaving? I've finished what I was assigned, so I can't impose any longer. Even if you stayed here, who would say anything? No, it's better if I'm not around. Thank you for everything. That's all I can say. May I ask why you appointed me as the examiner? That's because it was based on what my older brother said about the Azure Dragon Sword Ruler. Bayok, don't you want to meet the person called the Azure Dragon Sword Ruler? Why should I want to meet someone who can't even reveal their name? You're being difficult. But somehow, doesn't he seem like someone you'd want to meet? He might even be able to help you with your training. I don't need help from someone like that. To me, you're the best, brother. Huh, is that so? Still, I want to meet that person. If the martial world is nothing but a place of scheming and brute strength, that would be far too sad. And you turned out exactly as he had thought. Did you find the sword manual helpful? Yes, it was very helpful. Thank you for showing it to me. Did you discover anything? No, nothing. Is there anything you want to show me? No, nothing. I see. Haha. I thought you might find my brother in the Heavenly Sword Manual. I thought I might see him in you as you wield the Heavenly Sword. It was a foolish hope, but still. I had only one sworn brother. He was the one who taught me the sword and life. But for reasons I could never accept, I had to lose him. After that, I was unable to do anything. I couldn't read books, meet people, or even pick up a sword. Then, one day, someone said to me. They said others were laughing at me. Scholar Woon, you have collected the relics of Vice-Rector Il Chunghyun, and everyone knows you were the last person to see him. If you show any weakness over something like this, people will surely mock you. They'll say that the person Vice-Rector Il Chunghyun entrusted everything to was nothing but a weak scholar. Thanks to that harsh scolding, I came to realize. I am the only one who can show them my brother. What about you, clan leader? You know better than anyone to whom the late clan leader entrusted his position, don't you? Iron Sword Namgoong Bayok. First, make sure the Namgoong clan never forgets today's disgrace. Second, let Namgoong Jin inherit the position of Outer Hall leader. Third, don't attempt anything major until you have accumulated enough strength. Understood. From this moment on, the leader of the Namgoong clan is you. Now, the only person who can show the Thunder Sword to the world is you. It's something only you can do. That. Yes, that's right. I see. My brother was within me from the very beginning. I wasted so much time searching for someone else without realizing it. What was the name of your deceased? His family name was Il, with the characters for Chung and Hyun. My brother's family name was Namgoong, with the characters for Jin and Cheon. Please, don't forget. I won't. I won't forget. So, this is the man. A towering warrior who has cast aside all lingering regrets, remorse, despair, and sadness with no trace of the frailty he once showed. A man whose fierce gaze and sturdy frame truly befit the name Iron Sword, Namgoong Bayok. The next day. So, you're really leaving. I'll never forget what you've done for me for the rest of my life. I've done nothing for you. You have achieved everything on your own. No, that's not true. If I hadn't known that technique was the heavenly sword, I wouldn't have been able to hold out until the end. It was because I knew a stronger sword stance was coming that I could brace myself. That much is something any disciple of the Namgoong clan should know. But even knowing it, not everyone can pull it off. What sustained you was your own willpower. Did you know I would withstand it? From the first. No, from the second time I saw you, I knew. I was certain the day we met at the Jagal clan. That you had the strong will to move forward, even while enduring humiliation and mockery. The second time. When was that? At the Jagal clan's banquet. Oh, right. This. I suppose I shouldn't call you brother anymore. Still, it doesn't change the fact that I'm your guardian. You are the hidden dragon I've chosen. Thank you, Scholar Woon. It's finally over. Now, it's just the beginning. Namgoong clan are Namgoong clan. Namgoong clan Great Assembly Namgoong clan council meeting. The hidden dragon selection has ended. There will be no more room for chaos. All the bloodlines must continue the legacy of the late clan leader. Not yet. Though the selection has ended, the problem is still unresolved. Many harbor doubts about your decision, clan leader. The very fact that an unprecedented examiner was appointed in the first place has been criticized as an abuse of the clan leader's power. Chief Inspector, what punishment is given to those who show disrespect to the clan leader? They are imprisoned and severely beaten with rods, and if the offense is grave, they are put to death. Clan leader, this is. What happens to those who disrupt the discipline of the clan? Regardless of rank or status, they are immediately dismissed, their martial arts are abolished, and they are expelled. If the offense is severe, they ought to pay with their lives. What is the punishment for those who incite discord within the clan in the face of an enemy? Speak, Chief Inspector. What is the punishment? Those who cause division in front of the enemy are sentenced to death. Those who cause division in front of the enemy are sentenced to death. No one can punish the bloodline of the Namgoong clan. Humph, of course. What could you possibly do by drawing your sword? Except the Namgoong clan itself. Aya. Jae-jun. F. Father. My arm, my arm. He's June. You. W.H. What is this chilling presence? Why has everything suddenly changed? Namgoong Cheol, leader of the Chongqing branch, is dismissed for neglecting his duties. Reflect on your actions and await further judgment. The only reason your lives were spared is because you carry the blood of Namgoong. Repay this mercy by giving your utmost effort. It's not just for show. If I had spoken even a word more, leaders would have flown. Thank you for your grace. In a clan of blood relatives, the leader's authority is absolute. Especially in a martial clan. My father, in this state, it's as if Namgoong clan is a family of sword kings. If a mountain stands in the way, we cut through it. If the sea blocks our path, we split the sea with our sword. We will rise again. Whoever obstructs this, even if they are of direct lineage, will not be forgiven. All members, serve loyally in your respective positions. What's with your responses? We accept the leader's will. 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 This chilling sensation. It's just like the previous leader. Everyone present, regardless of faction or status, could clearly feel it. The leader who wielded absolute power has returned, and that the time of chaos has come to an end. Go to Shaolin. Though you're a secular disciple, you're still the private disciple of the abbot, your lordship. Shaolin would never dare to treat you poorly. But their martial prowess. Of course, mere bandits can't match martial masters. However, the Murim Alliance will undoubtedly face difficulties in the short term. Neither our Namgoong clan nor the Gongsun clan can provide immediate assistance at the moment. And the Yangtze River is blocked by the Pirates Union. The truth is, the Murim Alliance is completely isolated right now. There are so many records, but most of the content is just about the Murim contest. The rest is about the Dark Heaven Martial Emperor and the Namgoong clan, but soon, they'll be filled with reports about the Gongsun clan incident. It means you already know what you want to know. At the time when all factions gathered in the Murim Alliance, the two closest cities to the alliance were emptied. What the Yangtze River Pirates Union and Green Forest Bandits are aiming for is the isolation of the Murim Alliance. But that doesn't mean the Murim Alliance will fall easily. The remaining forces of the Great Martial Faction's headquarters will be deployed, and more importantly, when such a large-scale conflict occurs, the imperial government won't just stand by. Of course, the Murim Alliance will take a big hit, and they'll struggle for a while. Allowing a blow from something like the Yangtze River Pirates Union or Green Forest Bandits would be a huge humiliation. But what if the Yangtze River Pirates Union and Green Forest Bandits have another force behind them? Another force. There's someone behind them known as the First Great Overseer. Even the Dark Heaven Martial Emperor is only a part of his power. He definitely has another armed group under his command. At the very least, a group comparable to the Hell Squad or the Dark Heaven Martial Emperor. And one more thing, what if they also have influence in the government? In that case, the Murim Alliance would be walking into a death trap. After they destroy the Murim Alliance, who do you think they'll target next? What will be their goal? Wait. After destroying the Murim Alliance, could it be that what they want is? If the Murim Alliance falls, the moral justification will lie with you. There are many who have received your favor and many who want to help you, so if you set your goal, they will surely rally to your side. The martial world is a world of power. Without a force, no matter your will, you can't make it happen. The divine monk told me not to come to him anymore, but it seems that what he meant was not to return to the Murim Alliance, rather than the Crouching Dragon Pavilion. But I have to return. It's a path leading to death. That's why I have to go. There may be people I can still save. More importantly, I haven't yet submitted my resignation. As I said before, I will serve you wherever you wish to go. Thank you. Murim Alliance Morong Clan Lodge. You did well. I didn't expect the meeting to drag on for so long. You worked hard, sister. So, what was the conclusion about the proclamation of the Yangtze River Pirates Union and the Green Forest Bandits? If there was a conclusion, I wouldn't be this exhausted. There's still no conclusion. Sister. Drink this. Right now, the alliance is divided into two main groups. Thanks, Sang-a. Those who want to respond aggressively and end the situation quickly, and those who think we should hold off for now. And even within those groups, there are disagreements. The aggressive side is fighting over who should take the lead, while the passive side is arguing about who is responsible for the current situation. It's only natural from their perspective, but I still have concerns. About what? If what His Lordship Woon said before is true. This isn't just a temporary disturbance. I still have concerns. About what? If what His Lordship Woon said before is true. This isn't just a temporary disturbance. Right now, we can't fully grasp the scale of their forces. The Martial Alliance estimates their numbers to be between 1,000 to 3,000. But considering the number of Yangtze River pirates gathered at the Grand Exhibition of Sect Foundation, it might be even more than that. Could it be an exaggerated rumor? A Grand Exhibition of the Sect Foundation by the Yangtze River pirates. That doesn't sound believable, does it? Brother, I don't want to repeat the same mistakes as the Grand Elders here. Sigh. You're right. I'm sorry. What's most suspicious is that we can't pinpoint their exact location. What? How can we not know where thousands of people are moving? Because the Martial Alliance is, by nature, a coalition of various martial factions. It doesn't have an independent intelligence organization or its own military force, so it has no choice but to rely on the factions under its umbrella. They established branches to overcome this limitation, but it's still in its early stages and hasn't been fully settled yet. Moreover, with the Namgoong clan and the Gongsun clan being taken down, there's now a gap in our intelligence network. So, you're telling me that the Yangtze River pirates and the Green Forest bandits are invading, but we don't even know where they are. We have confirmed that a group is heading toward the Martial Alliance along the Yangtze River. But we've also received reports from Anhui and Hubei provinces that the local martial factions and officials have been attacked by the Yangtze River Pirates Union. Isn't that the opposite direction from the Martial Alliance? Yes, that's why it's suspicious. They also said that large numbers of river pirates and mountain bandits suddenly appeared. Does that mean they've split their forces while attacking the Martial Alliance? That makes no sense. In any case, it complicates the situation further. What did the Tang clan say? Apart from sending their regular report a few days ago, we haven't heard anything. I have a strong feeling something is going wrong. But could their strategy really work? Right here, at the Martial Alliance. I've suggested that we contact the authorities. Ask for help from the government soldiers. The other representatives frowned, just like you. They said that if word got out that the Martial Alliance sought help from the authorities, no martial factions in the world would fear us anymore. But the Gongsun clan being attacked by the Black Spear Cavalry, and the Yangtze River Pirates Union and Green Forest Bandits declaring war on the Martial Alliance are clearly violations of imperial law. We should at least inform the provincial commander to make it clear for the future. We won't request help, but discussions to ensure the Martial Alliance's future actions are approved are likely already happening behind the scenes. That's a relief. By the way, I wonder if His Lordship Woon, who went to the Namgoong clan, is doing alright. He'll be fine. He's His Lordship Woon, after all. The actions of Li Mushim, who leads the Yangtze River Pirates Union, shocked the martial world. Not only did they declare war on the Martial Alliance, they also announced they would remove the signboards of all the martial factions and officials along the Yangtze River. Surprisingly, this declaration boosted the Yangtze River Pirates Union's ranks. Many small factions, who had never gained recognition from the Martial Alliance, joined the Union in large numbers. There were even rumors that masters from the previous generation, who had been in hiding due to being pushed out by the Martial Alliance, were reappearing. Before long, the Yangtze River Pirates Union became a symbol of anti-Martial Alliance, and rumors spread that their forces, numbering in the tens of thousands, were now close to the Martial Alliance, near the Zhenjiang region. People started whispering that it was only a matter of time before the Martial Alliance fell. Nonsense. How could mere river pirates and thieves number in the tens of thousands and pass through the government's checkpoints in Zhenjiang? That's absurd. It may be a rumor. But according to the scouts, it's true that an armed group has appeared in the Zhenjiang region. An armed group. Are you saying the government just let them pass by? I don't know. I sent someone to ask the provincial commander to confirm, but we only received a reply that the commander wasn't present. The provincial commander, responsible for local military power, isn't in his post at a time like this. Even if it's just a rumor, this is Amitba. The matter of the provincial commander is something to think about later. For now, we need to decide how to respond. We can't stay silent any longer. What does Shaolin think we should do? I believe we should immediately declare the Yangtze River Pirates Union and the Green Forest Bandits as public enemies of the martial world. Public enemies of the martial world. Their forces are at our doorstep, and you want to make a declaration. Now is the time for action, not words. Wavel by action, what exactly do you mean? Our Dark Blade Society will personally verify the situation. We'll find out if the bandits have truly entered Zhenjiang, and if their numbers really reach tens of thousands. We will engage in a reconnaissance mission through armed force, directly clashing swords and cavalry to confirm the truth. On that day, 2 resolutions were passed at the Martial Alliance representatives meeting. First, the Green Forest Bandits and the Yangtze River Pirates Union were declared public enemies of the martial world. Second, the Dark Blade Society's solo expedition was approved. The next day, the Dark Blade Society, with 70 of their own warriors, 130 warriors from the Hangzhou branch of the Martial Alliance, and 50 warriors from other factions who volunteered set out in a grand formation toward Zhenjiang, where the Yangtze River Pirates and Green Forest Bandits forces were said to be. The Dark Blade Society moved along the Grand Canal. They chose to use the water route instead of land to prevent the exhaustion of the horses and warriors, and most importantly, to make their departure known throughout the Hangzhou region. Yes, that's correct. There wasn't a single sighting of the Yangtze River Pirates Union or Hell Squad, not even a single ship. Was there no sign of the guy they call the Dark Heaven Martial Emperor? We couldn't find him either. Dark Moon Blade Jean Muriang, Dark Blade Society leader. How big are the Green Forest Bandits? From what we could see, it didn't exceed 1,200. They said it was tens of thousands, but it's only 1,200. Did you see anyone who resembled the Black Spear Cavalry? We couldn't find them. There were cavalry soldiers, but they were just from the Green Forest Bandits. What bad luck. It seems it'll be difficult for the Dark Blade Society to enhance its reputation in this battle. Where are they now? They're gathering on the left side of the canal, reorganizing their formation. It seems they've noticed us too. Let's go. It's time to hunt these bandits. Even though their numbers are 5 times ours, they won't stand a chance against us. Now, we will crush them. Break them. Trample them. Brothers. Our blades will tear their flesh and crush their bones. Let's go. We are the Dark Blade Society. What's going on? Just a moment ago, it seemed like they were ready to charge at us, but now they're not moving an inch. They have no proper formation or organization. They're just gathered together. If we charge, they'll crumble like a sandcastle. So why do I have this uneasy feeling? It seems the leader is sensing the same thing I am. But it's too late to turn back now. The only way to shake off this unease is to break through their lines. Let's go, brothers. Arrows. Charge, charge. Get within range as fast as possible. The sound of metal breaking. These black arrows aren't ordinary arrows. Araya. Arg. Q. There are too many black arrows. They're short but incredibly sturdy, and the force behind them is not something to be ignored. Their disorganized formation was a trick, after all. These bastards. Now. Scatter to the sides. This. The Black Spear Cavalry. That. The Black Spear Cavalry. No way. They are using the same breakthrough formation as ours. How dare they? The situation is too unfavorable. Our cavalry has less than half left now. Meanwhile, they have 300 fully armed Black Spear Cavalry on their side. Anyone can see that the outcome seems obvious. But, do not retreat. We have the leader with us. Woo. As long as Dark Moon Blade Jean Muriang is here, there is no defeat. That unwavering belief united the surviving members of the Dark Blade Society and the martial artists of the Murim Alliance. However, the enemy's perfectly synchronized and coordinated movements, their tactics as organized as an army, planted a seed of unease in Mukhialayap's heart. Could such a well-organized group really have no countermeasure against our leader? No, there's no time to think about that now. I must protect the leader's back no matter what. Foolish. They've already lost the upper hand, yet they recklessly charge ahead. Well, it was rash from the start to go out without fully assessing the enemy. How about the shortbow squad? As ordered, they've moved to the right and are ready for a second volley. When the cavalry of both sides pass each other, they will definitely change direction. Shoot at that moment. And after that. After that, send in the Wandering Souls squad. By then, the only one left will probably be Jean Muriang. I don't plan on breaking the formation, but aren't you putting too much effort into dealing with someone like Jean Muriang? Yom Jumbu Iron-Blooded Death King. Would you like to step in? If you wish. Oh. Then let's see. Shall we take a look at the Iron-Blooded Death King's skills? Humph, the Iron-Blooded Death King. I wonder if he'll live up to his name. No, even if the young one doesn't live up to his name, what does it matter? He's so obedient to the young master. We can just look at him fondly. I told you not to call me young old man. Master. Oh dear, maybe it's my age. My mind is slipping a bit. I'll be careful from now on, no, Lin Taesang. But at this rate, it's too easy. The so-called Murim Alliance of the world is just playing in the palm of your hand, aren't they, young master? That isn't enough. There's someone who anticipated my plan. Oh. Someone foresaw your plan. Yes, as if you were looking right into my mind. Honestly, I really want to meet him face to face. Although there weren't specific details written, he pinpointed the core of the plan accurately. Even identifying the connections between the government officials and the merchant guilds, as well as the link to the Northern Sea that no one else would have known. Woon Hyun. The Azure Dragon Sword Ruler Woon Hyun. Yeah. That's him. Oh. If it's the Azure Dragon Sword Ruler, the Overseer would be interested. Let me make this clear, old man. He's mine. Nanana. Of course, young master. You heard that, right? That guy belongs to the young master. Got it. Ji Taesang. Geez, there's so much grim talk going around that the whole town feels bleak. Right. It's not just me, is it? Yeah, even the lanterns here feel cursed. Ugh. What the hell? Watch out. Blood. What does this mean? That way leads to the Murim Alliance headquarters. Don't tell me.